Raga, riprendiamo appunto da dove eravamo rimasti nella partita precedente, nel video precedente. Siamo qua faccia a faccia con Iris e finalmente stiamo per chiederle di recuperare appunto questa rosa. Cosa comporterà questa scelta? Molto probabilmente, immagino perché appunto in blind run quindi non lo so, è che se se lei ci dà la rosa, noi riusciamo a completare l'ultimo desiderio e di conseguenza lei potrebbe morire, credo. Se non prendiamo la rosa, lei resterà magari ancora in vita. E chiaramente abbiamo visto nella partita precedente tutta la storia con Olgert quando si è sposata, eccetera, 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 e abbiamo visto che cacchio di vita combinato. Quindi io sinceramente, prima di andare avanti ci ho pensato un pochino e non me la sento di chiedere la rosa, anche se comporta il riuscire a non esaudire l'ultimo desiderio, quindi boh, non so che cacchio succederà a questo punto. Non posso prendere la rosa. Poi magari a questo punto lei me la darà ugualmente, ma adesso vediamo.
I can't take the rose.
Is it not what you came for?
Can't force Iris into oblivion. She thinks and feels still, and she's no danger to anyone but intruders.
Look at her. Look at her world. She's doomed to relive the painful past eternally. Take the rose. Show her mercy.
What should I do? What do you want me to do?
I do not know what I want. I'm so very, very afraid.
Devo mettere fine a questa storia e prendere la rosa. Non è compito mio decidere il destino di Iris, non prenderò la rosa. Voi due, perché volete così tanto che io prenda la rosa? Loro due sono stati legati, a quanto pare, questi spiriti del gatto e del cane, in qualche modo a lei, e loro vogliono liberarsi da questa prigione, ok? E di conseguenza vogliono che io prenda la rosa per far sparire lei in modo che loro possano nuovamente essere liberi, credo. Chiediamoglielo.
You too. You want me to take the rose, trying to convince me. Why?
We want to help Iris von Everett. And you.
Generous demons? I don't buy it. Because you are demons, right? You were to serve Iris until the end of her days, and didn't come with her death, so you were sentenced to stay in the world of her torment for all time. Can't break the contract yourselves, so you need me to do it for you. If I take the rose, Iris will cease to exist, but you'll also be freed.
You're right. But are we wrong to want that? Our intentions are pure.
We're but bit players in this tragedy. A performance has gone on too long. We can't help the mistress, and her fate no longer moves us.
Can we be blamed for simply wanting to leave the stage?
Raga, madonna, ma che scelta difficile. Poi questa qua è stata chiaramente vittima di tutta questa situazione, incatenata, imprigionata, e io per liberarmi e esaudire il desiderio di Olgir devo condannare lei all'oblio. Sinceramente non è che la sua condizione... Sono anche molto confuso, diciamo indeciso, perché la sua condizione effettivamente non è neanche bella, neanche questa, cioè non è che mo sta bene, questa è in mezzo a una strada. Non prenderò la rosa, non posso neanche terminare così la sua esistenza, raga. Cioè, potrebbe ritrovare la felicità, non so. Non è compito mio decidere il destino di Iris, non prendere la rosa.
Decide your fate. I can't accept the rose.
Will you leave empty-handed? What about your task?
Rose stays with Iris.
So that is how it's to be. Perhaps in the years to come another will appear to free us.
I don't know that you've chosen wisely. And though I feel no gratitude, I'll not send you away empty-handed. Look, the petal edges darken. The flower closes and I am overcome with sleep.
Ho sbagliato,
Good
raga, a
night,
scegliere.
stranger. You must leave. The rose awaits outside this world, while I descend once more into my dream of what was. Olgid, I wish to be with Olgid, to gaze into those eyes, eyes the devil would be proud to have.
Farewell.
Non lo so, mi sono pentito. Mi sono pentito perché questa qua alla fine, boh, non è neanche felice neanche così. Mi ha detto anche che non è stata la scelta più saggia che ho fatto. Quindi magari ho sbagliato. La scelta migliore era prendere la rosa. No, non me la sono sentita di ucciderla.
Painting's
Cioè, ucciderla
changed.
era già morta,
Got the violet rose there now. And Iris, ready to see her husband again.
Taglia la tela e prende la tela. E la rosa gliel'ha riportata, però è nella tela. Ha fatto il ritaglio. Eccolo. Quindi alla fine la rosa in un modo o nell'altro l'abbiamo recuperata. E niente, ce l'abbiamo fatta, raga. Ma c'è quell'altro, vi ricordate quell'altro che avevamo beccato un paio di partite fa? Che cercava il suo compagno. Però ma è sparito. Vabbè, niente, ritorniamo alla taverna. Credo a Oxenford dobbiamo ritornare a questo punto. Sì, sempre qua, sempre alla taverna. Ok, raga, torniamo indietro. Chiudiamo anche questa terza richiesta. Che cosa succederà dopo? Molto probabilmente ci sarà un finale, credo, per questo DLC, insomma. Che è durato, Porca vacca, cioè, per essere un DLC, quante ore c'ha anche questo ci ha tenuto incollato? Veramente tanto.
Two points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Geralt, over here. Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now, don't make me beg. My treats.
Ha fermato il tempo.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Chi sei in realtà?
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
E li fai finire nei guai.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That the oft-desired unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
Madonna.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Che tizio strano,
What
eh?
do I owe the pleasure?
I
Porca
wanted to
vacca.
congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
Chissà che cacchio è, raga, sto tizio. Quando dovremo affrontarlo sarà dura, eh. Sembra
That was the
veramente
last time you
potentissimo.
interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Ma che cazzo?
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
My
Madonna,
father stands
raga.
on 3 pillars. Good food.
Ma questo perché l'ha ucciso così a caso? È spietato. Allora, andiamo a dare una riparata a tutto. L'armatura, eccetera, eccetera, eccetera. E raga, ritorniamo da Shani, sentiamo che ha da dire. Secondo me siamo alla fine, eh. Eccola.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Non andare. Capisco, cioè se è quello che vuole fare.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslog, claims Olgierd von Everett met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Perché ci sono dei cacciatori alla sua porta?
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Verdanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Importante questa cosa opzionale. Molto probabilmente darà una bella svolta a quello che stiamo facendo.
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Geralt, where do you think you're going? We were bound to the Academy. Might be all it is.
Scusami.
Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Sta quest, secondo me, chiaramente supposizioni perché sono in Blindran, però secondo me darà una bella svolta a livello narrativo, cioè ci permetterà di scegliere prendere scelte più accurate, ecco. Ah, qua tra l'altro sta porta qui, raga, era sempre chiusa, io intanto ci passavo. Dicevo, come cacchio ci faccio entrare? No, ci entriamo.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Entro nell'accademia, dove... Devo scendere... No! Ah, c'è l'acqua, meno male. Mi sono cagato addosso, pesantemente. strano. Oh, brucia. Tosti, livello 34.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Se ritorniamo a casa ce la trombiamo, garantito. Fatemi vedere, raga, un attimo dove ci troviamo, perché questo qua mi sa che è proprio un'area. Questa cittadina qui è un'area che mi è sempre rimasta preclusa. Ma quei due lì mi hanno visto? È la Madonna!
That's enough of that.
No! Porca puttana! E muori! Ole. È stata dura ma ce l'abbiamo fatta.
Lock tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Una finestra aperta. Poi tutto chiuso. Dobbiamo salire. Qua? Poi tutto chiuso. Ma quindi sta zona qua è esplorabile? È pochissimo esplorabile. Poi magari ci sarà qualcos'altro più avanti. Su di qua. E qua bisogna fare un saltino, mi sa. Op. La distruggiamo. Che succede? Ah, ma questi qua sono i pezzi della finestra che sono caduti. Ok, niente. Togliamo anche questo, accendiamo.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot.
È cieco.
I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes?
È pazzo.
How do you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out.
Not
È pazzo e cieco.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
Non mi manda nessuno.
No one sent me.
You lie. I may be blind, but I sense unclean powers better than anyone. Why do you think the witch hunters guard me like a treasure?
I'm a witcher.
A mutant? Yeah. Could be.
Sei prigioniero qui? No, lo stanno proteggendo, l'ho appena detto.
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher? Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim. At times,
è il diavolo questo praticamente.
In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims. He thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Cos'è quel cerchio sul pavimento?
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name?
Stiamo scoprendo tante cose, raga, qua, eh?
The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odin, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odin delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother.
Madò, quindi è stato a uccidere suo fratello.
He chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Olgierd ha ucciso Vladimir, quindi l'ha fatto cadere lui in trappola.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. Odin acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odin? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odin grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odin at his own game.
Meaning?
Odin wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. Sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odin left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Non ci credo. È uscito dal cerchio ed è morto, raga. Non ci posso credere. Chiave di casa del professore, diario del professore. Quel che si semina si raccoglie. Vediamo. Mi terrorizzo, non posso vederlo. Vivo nel cerchio da un anno, penso così sempre più spesso al suicidio. Sarebbe semplice, basterebbe oltrepassare le... Porca vacca, raga. E c'è morto alla fine, eh. Porca vacca. C'è morto per davvero. Ma... Cioè, che sfiga, è scivolato la bottiglia, è caduto ed è morto. Cavacca. E niente, allora ritorniamo da Shane. Ma secondo me anche per via del fatto che chiuso, non posso... per via del fatto che lui comunque tremolava tutto, c'è stato qualcosa che stava parlando, stava dicendo troppo e molto probabilmente lui non voleva, raga. Ma dove cacchio devo andare? E secondo me l'ha ucciso lui il diavolo, insomma. Qua c'era la fune. Dove cacchio devo andare? Forse di qua. Ma sono bloccato in sto postaccio. Io sono arrivato con la fune. Dove cacchio, come cacchio faccio a uscire? Ah, ma raga, da qua, mi butto giù da qua, mi butto nel fiume. E per forza, non è che... Ma ci sono altre alternative. Ritorniamo da Shani. Eccola.
Yes, Geralt.
Una partita Gwen al Don Janus, bel matrimonio. Facciamoci una partita Gwen con Shani.
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to do come evening when one's among soldiers? Come on, let's lay them out.
Beh, si aspettava chissà che cosa. Oh, ma ci ha sparato un bel mazzone, eh? Togliamo questo. Ci prendiamo esca, togliamo pure questo. Ma siamo pari. Buttiamo un 6. Vediamo lei che gioca. Sì, dai. Buttiamo un 6. Mi ritiro, basta. Vi ho fatto usare tutte le carte. Cioè, insomma. Carte importanti. Potevo usare esca per riprendermelo. Potevo usare esca per riprendermi la carta. Teniamocelo, va, prima che questo mi spara osservatori a manetta. Passi così, Shani? Ma non è da te. Oh, Dandelion. Minchia, Dandelion qua, facciamo un casino con Dandelion. Utilizziamo le carte eroi subito. Qua si moltiplica. Arriva già a 15, mo gliele bruciamo. Cosa fa? Quello lì, lui li busta. Allora, un attimo, bruciamoli qualche cosa. Qual era quello che ha chiamato gli altri? Questo mi pare. A tutti glielo bruciate? Eh? Ma tutta la fila? Vabbè, buono. No, quella non la tocco più. Ok, andiamo avanti. Questo qua passa tutta la fila. Facciamo così. E chi possiamo riprendere? Vabbè, a sto punto lui, abbiamo Dandelion. 4 carte. Sembra fattibile la cosa, eh? Sembra fattibile. Oh, vediamo che cacchio ci sforna. 49. Ma raga, ma se io mi prendo lui, posso rigiocare un'altra carta? Perché se è così è una figata assurda. Perché lui ogni volta che lo piazzi ti giochi una carta, no? Quindi proviamo a vedere. Eh sì. No, insomma, è una mossona incredibile. L'avversario ha passato. Vabbè, noi qua stravincevamo, eh. Questo ci moltiplicava, Dandelion ci moltiplicava tutto. Ci boostava tutto. Annientata, Shani. Così proprio. C'ha dato una carta.
You're good. So good, I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious matters.
Nah, got lucky, that's all.
Likely. But here. I dare say, a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
Luck.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
Yes. I decided you're incredibly sweet, but...
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time?
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
Ok raga, finisce così l'avventura di Shani. L'unica che non siamo riusciti a trombarci. Shani incredibile, ce le siamo fatte tutte e lei ci è sfuggita dalle nostre grinfie. Niente raga, io direi che poi adesso dobbiamo andare al tempio e qui secondo me ci sarà proprio la fine, insomma. Dove si trova? Bello questo posto, ci sono già stato, ho fatto delle quest secondarie lì ed è un ottimo posto per un bel finale, vi dico la verità, davvero bello. E infatti quando ero stato per la prima volta mi sembrava un po' sprecato, ho detto ma qui ci starebbe qualcosa di figo e sarà proprio lì credo il combattimento finale. Raga, ci vediamo al prossimo video, io spero che insomma questo vi sia piaciuto e se vi è piaciuto il canale con un piacere iscrizione fa sempre piacere. Alla prossima, bella.